Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, back with another new series, and it's an unscripted series and my original series. I don't know Naruto, but I created this story regarding Naruto, and yeah, I have already uploaded the final part of What If Naruto: The Blonde's Future. If you haven't, please check that out as well. And if you like the series and content of this channel, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And without further ado, let's begin our video. Our story begins as we see Naruto training in the backyard of Uzumaki compound. Only 3 persons live there: his auntie Kushina Uzumaki and his cousin sister Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. Now Naruto was the son of Kushina's sister Kyoko Uzumaki and Minato's brother Ken Namikaze, who died 6 months prior his birth, and his mother died at giving his birth when the Kyuubi attacked. Now his cousin sister was the Jinchuriki of Kyuubi no Kitsune, and he knew that because he was a genius, he has learned Fuinjutsu to the level where he could recognize seal. He was at currently level 6 Fuin master, and at the age of, you can say, 9 years old, and he was training in swordsmanship back in the backyard of the Uzumaki compound, while Naruto was causing mischief in the village because she loved to do pranks, and Kushina was after her in her 9 tails mode, grabbing her by the neck and dragging her back so that she could rectify her mistakes and apologize for them. As this was the normal routine as Naruto sighed as he heard the yelling of a woman, and the said woman was none other than Kushina Uzumaki, his auntie, and the one whining and getting scolded was none other than his cousin sister Naruto Uzumaki, who was being grabbed by the ear and being pulled by his auntie back to the Uzumaki compound. Naruto, how many times do I have to tell you that stop pulling pranks and painting the Hokage's monument? You know. But Mom, it's so funny. I just had to get the reaction out of the old man once in a while. As Kushina also sighed and broke into laughter. Yeah, you're right. And then after a moment she became serious. But only once a month, not once a week. Ah, party pooper, said Naruto with a pout on her face. Well, Naruto-chan, why don't we go grab some ramen? What do you think, auntie? Naruto said as he entered back into the house. Ah, Naruto, how has your training been? I have been well, and my training is going smoothly, auntie. If you need any more help, you can count on me. Yes, I will. Now Naruto couldn't use chakra because the day he was born and the day of the Kyuubi attack, his chakra coils were destroyed by a masked man who attacked the village and kidnapped his cousin sister, which was then stopped by none other than Minato Namikaze, who died sealing the good side of Kyuubi in his daughter and taking the bad side, the yang side, which he was sealed in himself, along in the Shinigami's stomach. Now on to the story. As Naruto then said, well, get ready, Naruto, we're going at Ichiraku's ramen. As Naruto had star in her eyes, you're treating Nissan. Fine, just get ready and change your clothes. Just give me 2 minutes and wash your hair and take out the paint that is stuck in your hair. Okay? Fine, he said, as both him and Kushina laughed at his daughter slash you can say cousin antics. And back with the story, as we see now Naruto arriving in the Ichiraku's ramen stand, as he said, hey old man, how have you been? said Naruto. Ah, Naruto, my boy, how have you been? Fine. And how's Ame-chan? Fine, Naruto, said Ame, who came from the behind of flaps. So what can we get you? One miso ramen, please. Two balls of miso ramen. As Kushina bonked the head of his daughter, she will have one and so will I have one for now. She is on probation for what she did at the Hokage's monument. Ah, Naruto said as she started to pot. You can have half of mine, Naruto. Naruto said as Naruto looked at him with stars in her eyes as she was crying unambiguous. Nissan, did somebody tell you that you are the world's best Nissan ever? I love you, she said with giving his Nissan a hug. Naruto smiled at his cousin's antic and gave her a hug back. And as they were eating, Kushina then began. Naruto, both of you are going to begin academy in 2 days. So, I was thinking that Naruto, I'm thinking you shouldn't go into Ninja Academy because, yes, I know, Auntie, because of my chakra problems, I guess. As he mentioned, Kushina winced a little bit alongside with Naruto, who both knew that their cousin brother and son couldn't use chakra because his coils were damaged badly and even Tsunade couldn't repair them. I guess I will take up the swordsmanship classes and the Funjutsu ones. That's an amazing idea, Naruto. For that you have to go to the Iron Country, and I'm not going to send you there. Auntie, we have been through this before. I told you that I can take care of myself. I know, but I'm not going to lose another one of my family member just because they wanted to play hero. Kushina said as she remembered she has lost her brother-in-law, sister, and husband. All of them died saving something, and Kushina was left behind with her daughter and sister's son. And she vowed to herself that she would do anything or everything in her power and beyond to protect the two that are close to her and her only remaining family. Listen, Naruto, I'm going to finally say this, but I will not allow you to be sent to another village just so you can train in here. Auntie, we have been through this, that you have to train Naruto in using its chakra, Naruto said, referring it to the Kyuubi, and hopefully she will be able to master it. As you were the previous Jinchuriki, I don't want to get in between your way of training her. Fine, Naruto. Fine, but promise me this. You will visit every once week. Isn't that a little bit too much? Fine, 1 month. I mean, Auntie, come on. Be reasonable here. Every 3 months. Oh, come on, Auntie, I can't do that in between my training. Fine, once a year. And I'm not going to put any leverage over that. Fine, Auntie, I'll visit you once a year. Okay? Okay. You will return once you're 14 years old and ready to be a genin. I will talk to the old man about this. Hey, that gives me an idea. I was going to talk to the old man and apologize for Naruto's antics. Why don't we go there? As reluctant I am, I have to agree with you. I was planning on training you two together, but then again, Naruto needs more help, she said as she was ashamed that she couldn't help her own nephew. As Naruto patted her shoulder, you have already done enough, Auntie. And now I have to crave my own path for greatness. And I want to be able to get strong so that I can protect you and Naruto here, Naruto said, causing Naruto to blush a little and Kushina to giggle at his daughter. Well, let's go to old man. And after they finished their ramen, the three of them went to the old man, or you can say Hiruzen Sarutobi's office. as the three of them arrived. Hey old man, how have you been? Ah, Kushina, how have you been? Ah, I see you have brought Naruko-chan and Naruto-kun here. How have you two been? We're good, old man, said Naruko in a cheerful voice, and as Naruto said, we have been good, Gigi. How have you been? And please, will you stop smoking? It will be dangerous for your health and lungs. Naruto, I know you have a good head on your shoulders, but please will you stop whining about me drinking or smoking my own tobacco in pipe. I'm already old, and it's a peaceful era, so... But what if a war erupted? What will you do? You know that smoking can destroy your lungs. Fine. As the old man put down his pipe and then folded his arm and put his chin over his arms and then began. So, what can I do for you? Well, old man, as reluctant I am, Naruto was bugging me and has convinced me somehow that I sent him to Mifune in the Iron Country for him to be trained in the swords mastery as well as in Fuinjutsu. I see. So Naruto will be entering the academy as per se. Yes, and Naruto will be going to the Iron Country then. Naruto, do you want to be a samurai? No, I want to be a swordsman so that I can protect Konoha and my loved ones with my sword and shall never spill the blood of innocent with my blade. That is my resolve, and that is my will of fire and ninja way, he said with resolve in his eyes as Hiruzen's eyes widened, and then he chuckled. I see. Permission granted. You will leave in 1 week. Until then, you can spend your time saying goodbye to your friends and family. He finished as they began to leave. As after 2 days, when Naruto began the academy and arrived there, her friends asked where was Naruto and why wasn't he attending. Mainly Shikamaru and Choji, who was Naruto's best friends, and Sasuke as well, because Uchiha massacre did happen, but Naruto was there for him for his support. And as he asked, where is Naruto? As he asked Naruto, Sasuke, Naruto is not going to attend the academy. What? Was the word that everyone said in shock. What do you mean he isn't going to attend the academy? He was the genius guy out of all of us, even Nara. Hey, Shikamaru said. But I do have to agree, the troublesome blonde was a genius. Well, said another blonde who was none other than Ino Yamanaka, and she also had a crush on Naruto. So yeah, I'm going to add Ino as well. So now the ship is Hinata, Temari, Ino, and Naruto. These 4 are permanent. Sakura is still going to be with Sasuke. So yeah. Anyways, back to our story. Well, the thing is that Naruto couldn't use chakra because his coils was destroyed in the Kyuubi's attack. Naruto said, causing everyone to have their jaws drop and eyes wide. So you mean to say that Naruto defeated me in taijutsu battle without using chakra? Yes. He was using his own taijutsu form, which he learned from none other than Gai Sensei, who is also known as the Green Beast of Konoha. As a youth, yell was heard from within the village. That's him. As everyone shuddered. Then, what is going to do? Asked Hinata, who was also shy and said that her crush Naruto isn't going to attend the academy. Naruto still did save her from the Kumo ninja and also saved Temari and protected Naruto in the childhood. So 3 of them had pretty much a crush and developed a love for the said blonde. As the trio were now sad about that Naruto wasn't going to attend the academy, but then Sasuke asked, then what is he going to do if he isn't going to be attending the ninja academy? He always said that he wanted to be a ninja and protect his friends and family. So how is he going to protect if he isn't going to be a ninja then? Sasuke said, who was also somewhat sad and angry at Naruto for not being in the ninja academy and chickening out from his promise. Well, you see, Naruto is going to be leaving the village to go to Iron Country to be trained in swordsmanship under the Kage of that village, who owes my father you can say favor. His name is Mifune, the best swordsman in the world right now. At this, everyone's eyes widened as Ino and Hinata started to tear up, as everyone was sad at the sudden bomb being dropped on them, that their friend, which was close to their hearts, was now leaving. Sasuke was even mad. How can he do this? How can he leave us behind? He's doing this so that he can protect us. He will be coming back in 3 to 4 years after completing his training. Until then, he's going to be trained under him. Still, 4 years, there's going to be hell a lot of time. Choji said, I'm going to miss him. Shikamaru said, troublesome blonde. He could have told us. Well, he has a week of time before he leaves. So yeah, we can throw him a party. Hey, that's a nice idea, Ino said. Yeah, we can maybe go to my barbecue restaurant. We can throw him a party there. No, Choji. How about I bake him a cake? As Hinata then said, no. How about we hide in his room in the evening with cake and some barbecue and some ramen, and then when he came inside, we surprise him. Just like a birthday party surprise. That's a great idea, Hinata, Naruto said. Then it's decided. We will do this. Said Sasuke with a smile on his face. And so the plan was formed between Naruto and the gang. After 3 days, the day Naruto was about to leave in the evening, he was going towards his room where he was going to pack his stuff. Well, I guess it's time to leave. A pity I couldn't find anyone at their homes and have to leave without saying goodbye to them. Naruto was sad that he couldn't say goodbye to his friends and had to leave without saying anything to them. As he entered his room, he was met with nothing but dark. As he sighed, and when he closed the room, the light flickered open and everyone yelled at him, surprise! As Naruto turned back, his eyes widened at what he was seeing. In there was a cage and everyone gathered there. Do you think we will let you go without saying goodbye to us, Naruto? Said Kiba, as Akamaru yelped in agreement, as everyone nodded. I went each and every one of the clan house so that I could say goodbye to you. I guess you came to me, huh? Naruto said as a tear dropped from his eye. I'm going to miss you guys, Naruto said as everyone rushed towards him and gave him a big hug. As each of them started hugging each other and laugh. It was a good thing that his farewell party was such a banger. And after that, the party was over. He grabbed his bag and was now at the main gate, where he said, wait for me guys and become strong ninjas. When we return, we're going to have a spar, Sasuke. You bet on it, dope. At least could you be nice to me, Teme, when I'm leaving? Not now, not ever. Still, be safe, Sasuke said, and then Choji and Shikamaru also said this to him. Safe travel and be back for us once a year. Don't forget us there. Yeah, Ino said, as well as Hinata nodded. And Naruto then hugged his cousin brother and said, I'm going to miss you, Narni. Me too, Naruto. I'm going to miss all of you. And then he also met with Hiruzen and Kushina, who was crying that Naruto was leaving her. I promise, Auntie, I will be coming. As Kushina grabbed him in a bear-crushing hug and then said, if you're not, then I'm going to bring you back to life and then smack your head until you die once again. As Naruto shuddered at the thought, and then I will take care of myself. And you have to take care of yourself as well, Auntie. You can count on it, Tabane. As Naruto then, bidding farewell, left to the Iron Country. Now, we're going to have a 4-year time skip. We see a blonde man with a sword on his hip as he walked towards the gate. As a guard said, halt, state your business. I'm Naruto Uzumaki, returning after 4 years stay in Iron Country for trading purpose, and here to take Genin exams. Naruto, you're back. Can we see your passport so that after confirmation you can go inside? Here you go. After confirmation, Kotetsu said, good to have you back, Naruto. Yeah. So, should I head towards the academy? Yeah, you can go there. The test is about to begin. Oh shoot, I forgot that the test was today. Later guys, Naruto said as he ran towards the academy where the test was being held. As everyone now we cut to the academy as everyone was already present there and was about to perform the three main jutsus for them to pass as the door suddenly began opening, and in there was now Naruto panting. Did I make it in time? Yes, you did. Who are you again? Iruka began after seeing the kid in front of him, because he never saw Naruto in his life and because he never attended the academy. As Naruto jumped on him and hugged him in a bear hug. Naruto, you're back. After hearing this, everyone was wide-eyed and rushed towards Naruto now. As everyone then said, good to have you back, Naruto. Yeah, it's good to meet you guys again. So, is the Genin test still on, or are you guys on team placement yet? The Genin test is still going. Oh, then I'll see you after the Genin test. I will be put in that team directly. I see. Then I'll meet you at home, Naruto said, as he exited the door, leaving three girls in deep blushes. And these three were none other than Ino, Hinata, who was about to faint, and Naruto. As she heard a voice from within. It was a female voice, and that was from none other than the Kyubi no Kitsune. Go on, little vixen, grab your man. That one is a fine specimen. Urusei, Kyubi, he's my niece, hon. And I was about to do that even without you telling me. Things are surely interesting, little one. Let's see what the future holds. As the beads once again shut down her eyes. Now back to the current timeline. As Naruto was entering the Uzumaki clan compound, as he said Tadaima, and suddenly heard footsteps running towards the door, and in came Kushina Uzumaki, who was wide-eyed. Naruto, you're back! As she then grabbed him and hugged him in a bear-crushing hug. Can't breathe, auntie. Let me hug you a little bit. It's been a long time. It's been I guess a year already, huh? Yes. Why didn't you visit me 2 years prior? But I did visit you last year. I guess you did. Then, how was your training then? I guess you can say successful. I see. How about we have a spar? Fine. As the both of them went in the backyard, as Kushina was now in her shinobi attire, her hair tied back down in a ponytail, and she was wielding the sword of Uzumaki. As she asked, "Where is your sword, Naruto?" As he held out his hand, and from vapors a sword formed. Meet Windslayer, my sword, and guardian. I see, so you have become a guardian swordsman. Yes, and the name of this blade is Wind Slasher. It can slash through winds and disappear into it. Within it lives a spirit of the Wind King. I see, so you are the wielder of the Wind King then. Yes. Well, come at me with the intent to kill. If you say so, Naruto said as he took a stance, and in a blur he vanished. Kushina then said, Hi, so fast. As then a sword clanging sound was heard, as he clanged his sword with her with such force that her hands began to shake. The force behind his strikes are too strong as well too. As then he jumped back and formed his stance. Come on, auntie, you're not going to take me lightly, are you? Nope, not anymore. As then both of them vanished in blurs, and another clang was heard. And then again they vanished, and another clang was heard. They were fighting in blurs, and the clang sound was all that was heard, and the sword crashing towards each other, causing two sparks. These were visible to naked eye of that of shinobis as well as that of the civilians, and rest of thing was blurred. And Naruto then jumped back as Kushina formed hand sign and then said, "Whirlpool style, Whirlpool tornado," as a tornado formed and rushed towards Naruto. And Naruto then said, "Wind slasher, two-step slash." And Naruto took two steps in midair and then slashed it 8 times, as the whirlpool was cut into 8 small pieces, crumbling and vanished into air. Kushina was wide-eyed, so he can slash through any jutsu. That is impressive. And then he landed on his feet and then said, "So, I guess I have impressed you." "Yes, you did. But you haven't defeated me yet, Tebane." "I can't even defeat you even if I tried. Not in that state." "What state?" she said, and half yelled as her ear began to flew into air. I mean nothing. I apologize." As her hair became normal once again, and then she said, "Good. I guess you are at, if I am correct, at tuning level already. But I want to be again. I want to climb the ladder with my own power." "But you are already powerful enough, Naruto-chan, to be a chunin." "I know, auntie, but I want to be with some of my friends, with them, in a team. I guess you can call this a selfish request or so." "Fine. I'll go talk to the old man." "There's no need, Kushina-chan. I have seen everything." "How have you been, Naruto-kun?" said the voice of Hiruzen, who came and saw everything, alongside his Anbu, who was also surprised and impressed with the kid. As suddenly a dragon mask Anbu came down. "Hokage-sama, permission to speak freely." "Permission granted, dragon." "Naruto, I want you to join Anbu. Would you accept?" He finished as the Hokage and Kushina and Naruto were wide-eyed at this. But I'm not even a Genin yet." "With your skill, you're already a Chunin level, and Anbu rank doesn't require you to be Genin, Chunin, or Jonin. If you have skills and you are loyal to the village, then you can join the Anbu. We have some civilians who work as our agents in the field of gathering information as well." I guess if both of them agree, then fine. "Fine, Naruto. As the third Hokage, and within from my power, I grant you the position of and the rank of an Anbu, and you'll be in a team of 4 and under the commandment of none other than Inu and named Kakashi Hatake, the copy ninja." "Kakashi-kun, huh? Well, I guess I can leave him in his hands. But if he tries to make him into a pervert, then I'm going to pummel him into the ground," Kushina said as his tailed like hair flung into the air, as everyone paled at this. Mainly Kakashi, who had a chill run down his spine while he was reading his Icha Icha. Someone must have been talking about me. Anyways, on to the story, Kakashi said, and then back to where Kushina and other were. "Okay, I accept. Even if it means I will see my family less from now on. If I can protect them from the shadows, then I will agree." "Fine. You will be reporting to the Anbu headquarters 8 p.m. sharp. I will meet you there, Naruto," said the Anbu Captain Dragon as he vanished into thin air. As Hiruzen also left after chit-chatting with them for a moment, and Naruto, mainly his goal was to become a Genin, but fate has other things in mind, so yeah, he became an Anbu on a whim, as well as a Chunin. Back onto the story, as the day was now of team placements, as Team 7 was Sakura Haruno, Sasuke Uchiha, and Naruto Uzumaki under none other than Kakashi Hatake and his assistant, which was none other than Naruto. as this is where I'm going to be leaving this part of, guys. Comment down below if you want me to add some other ones in the ship as well. Now currently there are 4 ships: Tamari, Ino, um, Naruto, and Hinata. These are the 4 ships now, and if you want me to add more into Naruto's harem, you can comment down as well. And yeah, this is Apollo Uchiha and I'm signing out. Peace.